Alright you guys, I'm going to show you how to scale into a 3x ETF using Kukoin. And so you have ETH, it had this breakout, everybody got excited, we are learning how to trade in a bear market, and so a lot of guys, crypto traders, what they have caught on to is they only know how to trade breakouts, so they're actually going to short up here. That's ridiculous. So because these are leveraged coins, what you need to understand is everything's multiplied out. So I trade within 1/4%, right? So each position that I'm entering in, the trade I'm looking for is within 1/4%. And so what I did here is I zoom way in. I see this area, this boundary here. We have support, support, and then we've got some wicks over it. So I'm going to put a order here at the 00479. I'm going to have another order here. We've got this wick here, support, support. That's at your 00399. And then notice this diagonal trend line, okay? And so I'm going to find, depending on the volume coming in the size of the move, I might just put it right here at the 3955. But if things are looking very bearish, you might cheat a little bit. That's why you want to follow that diagonal trend line. So real quick, that's how to do it. The reason you're paying attention to these small moves and scaling in is because the difference between your first entry and your last entry is 3%. So that's really important, and what you're doing is, as you accumulate in this zone, you're building this position because you're entering into a bear market. So this isn't the type of trade where you're necessarily worried if you get the best timing with it. That's the value, different than Bitkit leverage trading. The value is you're scaling into this play a little bit at a time, and you're accumulating this 3x ETF. And when the market, which I've pointed out, the SPY is potentially putting in a top before it reverses into a true bear market, the idea being that you have accumulated some of this 3x ETF, and when Bitcoin turns around and when Bitcoin has to perform in a bear market, and you have these traders talking about the bottom being 14 or 12,000, those are all based on bull market ideas. And that is possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. But what I'm saying is to have some of this as a midterm hold, it reduces the risk while increasing your leverage. But you need to pay close attention to these wicks. I only trade the wicks. And then I'm looking for a diagonal pattern and a horizontal pattern. So that's how to trade a 3x ETF on Kukoin.